So, Wuthering Waves, is it a good game everyone wants to play? Is it a game no one wants to play? Is it good, bad, game of the year, a game that came out in the 50s, a game that you can goon to? Chishiya has become my waifu because she do be slanging. But the point of this video is to see if Wuthering Waves, or Arikari Nami, that's for the Japanese people, is the game that can finally bring down the behemoth of a game we all call Genshin Impact. Now, as a person who's played both one longer than the other, I have to say, Wuthering Waves is an actually pretty enticing game.
Look at you using big words.
Thank you, I learned that word today. From the developers of Kuro Games / Studios, Wuthering Waves comes in with this really beautiful opening cinematic cutscene where you're in some type of universe or a galaxy, whatever this is, I don't know, I'm not an astronaut. Then the god, we don't know, the unknown god, puts something in our chest and holds our hand, or she probably took something out of the chest, I can't really tell you, and puts us in the world before we gain consciousness. But I think she took our memories since this is a main character has amnesia game. After waking up in Yang Yang's lap after some good and relaxing sleep, we follow both Yang Yang and Chishiya to leave the Gorges of Spirits to get back to the city they stay at to get a checkup for our physical condition, or to see if anyone remembers us, but mostly to get a feel of our body. Mouse to look around, WASD to walk around, pressing E will allow you to do a move called Skill Burst, and R allows you to use Resonance Liberation, which is your ult. And playing this game, the combat is actually very fun and responsive, giving you actual combos like light, jump, light, heavy. Oh, and we can also do heavy attacks by holding the N1 button. Wuthering Waves, even though it's a gacha game, have combos you can actually do. That somewhat beats Xenozone Zero, which you see I be glazing a lot. The enemies, by the way, are called Tacit Discords, not called TDs for the rest of the video. And the entire world is made up of frequencies, or at the least resonators in the Tacit Discords, from my very limited understanding of the story and lore. After Yang Yang does some anime stuff and fills the air realizing that something is wrong and knows that a tacit field will form soon, and we see a girl by the center of the said field, I guess analyzing it, we decide to jump down to talk to her. And in this scene, the game tells us not to imitate jumping off a cliff, so you know.
You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
The superior Tacit Discord shows up, after FNAF Foxy jump scaring us. We have no choice but to fight it. And before we move on, just listen to this music. Animation. This shit, 10 out of 10. This was really good. That was all. After we defeat the TD, it leaves an echo. This can also happen to any Tacit Discord, and we can then absorb it with our data bank. But it can only be successful if the databank's level is equal to or higher than the Tacit Discord's level. So think like Pokeballs, Regular balls can't really catch a legendary Pokemon, but a Master Ball can.
I'm starving.
My hand, it's taking over. Head ass, bro. Never mind, I guess we can. The darkness is inside. We also got lore saying that back in, the BC era, there was a god that created the entire universe, and homie was just bored, so he said, I'll make people. And he did. But this was when there was no data bank, so they absorbed echoes with their bodies or hands, whatever sounds cooler. So we make a theory saying that we might be that person, or from that era, the era of the peak Jujutsu, the Hiren era. The era when this was normal. Of course, we say this as a joke, and we get told that resonators live a little longer than humans, but this person was from eons ago, so unless you're playing as some MILF, I ain't the one complaining.
I am Jinzhou, the magistrate of Jinzhou. As the moon-chasing festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the Tacit Discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask.
No, she finna say.
Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time.
After being summoned, or thinking that we might be the person that, the message was for, we make our way to the city hall to meet the magistrate. We found a golem, so we decide to up our databank's level. This is when we learn that our databank has the ability to, hold on, echo a tacit discord. Get it?
My spider senses are starting to tingle.
Shit.
Rover?
I feel a disturbance in the force. Or are we being followed? Oh. Oh yeah. Probably are.
There you are. My
Unknown God.
dearest. Seed of fate.
Excuse me. Can I please bite a chunk out of that ass?
I skipped a lot of the part, but it was just pretty much just us making our way to the city. We finally get to Jinzhou, and wondering what to do next, we decide to split up. Baizi reports to the Academy for the anomalies at the Gorges of Spirits, the Tassifield, and the Wave-Worn Phenomena. Yang Yang goes to prepare the documentations we need to see the magistrate, and Chixia shows us around Jinzhou. Chixia shows us the Nexus Tower, and this gives us the world map, and I think the mini-map. I don't know, I didn't try to see, to tell you the truth. I should have. Nah.
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time.
Yes,
Chixia,
ma'am.
do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
I don't know why when I saw this gun, it didn't process that there are guns in this thing. Shiu. Cat! Look at my boy. Oh, look at my boy. Look at my Dashy. Oh, look at my boy. Oh. I love cats, man. I want a cat.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it. Every guest is important to Jinzhou. They didn't tell me I'm not. Why can't you let me talk to the magistrate?
How far did you get? Did you manage to see the magistrate? I got to see Lady Sanhua. She even looked back at me. And I even got Lady Sanhua's verbal assurance that I wasn't the guest the magistrate was waiting for. But who cares anyway? I was able to witness Lady Sanhua in the flesh and be rejected by her in person.
This is when we get to the city hall and head in to sit down to see Sanhao. Sanhao. Sorry.
Nasty bitch.
Sanhao tells us that we are the person they were looking for, since she can literally see our aura and it looks the same as the magistrate. That's how she knows that we was the person they was looking for. But unfortunately, she says that the magistrate's not here and she'll be back in 3 days time, but enjoy Jinzhou until she gets back, giving us 3 trinkets to see if we can remember our past. See, use grapple.
See? Just open the utilities,
Hey!
select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
Okay, yeah, I had a feeling she most definitely reminds me of Amber because of how she acts.
Oh.
Being done with the magistrate, we head to Bazi. Being done with the magistrate, we head to Being done with the magistrate, we head to Bazi to get our talked about checkup from the mommy, and we eagerly say, yes, ma'am! Getting transported to the Academy's simulated training ground, we fight TDs to see if we have anything wrong with us. Fighting said TDs, we see that... TDs, that sounds like STDs. We see that there's nothing wrong, so Bazai ups our resonance abilities to gather all the necessary data she needs. But remember, we are the main character, so whoops, something goes wrong.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit?
Hold on. I was saying this to myself. Hopefully nothing happens, but I was saying this to myself. I love this. No, shoot. I can't, like, unlock my thing. But, like, I like when the objective glitches out whenever the game glitches out. Like, I love that shit, bro. I don't know why. It's just so cool to me. After 2 or 3 loops, we see a TD just chilling, calling us mommy. That's a first. Damn.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Yeah, I was And after that, we get out, talk to about our whole experience in the simulated battlegrounds, and she says that there might be something special with us. Well, that's Wuthering Waves. Is it a game you'll play after me telling you? If you watched to this point, is it too much like Genshin Impact? You tell me in the comment section below, and I'll maybe respond. I don't know. I'll be too busy playing Ambi from Jinzhou 0. But hey, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.